What's going on, Graveyard Shift family? It's your fearless shift leader, Dalen, clocked in for another amazing shift. Y'all, I'm in Dallas. It's a lot going on right now. My uncle passed away, so I'm here for a funeral. But while I'm here, I was like, I want to go talk to my grandma again. Like, the first time I felt like was kind of awkward because I was just, kind of nervous, and it was my first time trying to speak to a family member and all that stuff. But now I'm cool, man. I kind of want to just see what the conversation is like now with me being way less apprehensive. That's one. And two, y'all, as soon as I walked into my mother's house today, she told me to sit down. I was like, oh my gosh, like, what's wrong? Y'all, she told me what's been going on. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all, so my mom tells me to sit down. So I go sit down next to her on the couch. And she was like, Dalen, like, I just want to update you on what's been going on. So I told you I'm out here for a funeral. And y'all, man, y'all send a prayer for my cousin, man, Kendra. Me and her was raised like brother and sister. She's an only child. I'm an only child. Our mothers are sisters, and they raised us like brother and sister. So it's her father that passed away, my uncle. So his funeral's tomorrow. And her mother is in like hospice care, my aunt. So this is my mother's youngest sister. If you go back and look at the video I did, I think I was maybe talking about their house that burned down. And I showed clips of my family. She's my aunt that was like looking real mean sitting on the couch. So she's in hospice care now, and she's battling with dementia and all of that. Y'all, my mama was like, she feels like there's a dark spirit on my aunt. And I was like, why you feel that way? And mind you, my mom's a pastor, y'all. Like, she's, I told you situations where she's prayed for people that was possessed. Like, I've been around that, seen it. She was like, Dalen, I've just seen that look before. She says that my aunt sits in this like hospice care, and when you go to visit her, it's like she goes into this like death stare. Like, she says, my mom was like, Dalen, it's the most evil look that you could ever, like, somebody could ever give you. She was like, I know it's not my sister. Like, I know it's not my sister. She was like, and my mom tried to do the look like it's like looking through you evil. And she was like, man, your daddy has seen it. He never, talking about my father. My father never brought it up to my mother because he was like, he didn't want to make her feel no type of way. But he noticed it. Y'all, my other aunt, called my mother last night and this morning, and she said, Gwen, the craziest thing happened to me while I was visiting Katie. She said yesterday she was sitting in the room with my aunt, and she said that my aunt just looked at the door, and she was like, Ann, who's that man? And my aunt was like, Katie, it ain't no man at the door. And she said as soon as she turned to look back at my aunt laying in the hospital, like in the hospice care bed, she said my aunt was laying under the covers. Her hands were on top of the covers. She said the sheet on top of her started like moving. Y'all, this was yesterday. Last week, my cousin Kendra went to visit her mom. And she said that she did the same like stare, like the evil stare at her. And she said, Aunt Gwen, talking to my mom, she said, Aunt Gwen, the deepness of the voice that came out of my mother, she said my aunt looked at her with that stare and said, take me home. Y'all, my mom was telling me all of this like 2 hours ago. And she was like, Dalen, but that's not even the scariest part to me. She was like, what really made me feel uncomfortable, she said, is the humming. And I was like, what you mean, mama? She was like, if you go sit in there and she starts going off into that evil look, she'll just start humming this tune. Like, like just humming this tune. She said, Dalen, I'm not trying to be funny. She said, but the nurses, like everybody comes in the room and just just scared. I don't know, y'all. My mama thinks it's a dark spirit on my aunt. What y'all think? My mama was like, Dalen, you should go. She was like, you should go. I was like, why should I go? But she was like, why should I go? But she was like, nah, like you should go. Like you can go see for yourself. And I'm like, why y'all ain't trying to do what y'all do? But all of this literally just came out like yesterday. Everybody had been having experiences with my aunt, but nobody was telling each other. And it wasn't until my aunt bringing up the sheet moving that everybody was like, shit, man, let me tell you what happened to me while I was there. Y'all, part of me is like, I'm going to be honest with you. Y'all, my grandmama's right over there. So in front of my grandmama and y'all, I just got to be honest, y'all. And this is so messed up, but I can be honest with y'all. The graveyard shifter in me wants to go and record it and see. Like, square business. Like, the graveyard shifter in me, if y'all telling me y'all think my aunt has a dark spirit on her and she's doing all of this stuff that's like you would see in like The Exorcist, I kind of want to go and see it. To be honest, I'm just being honest with you, y'all. It's messed up. That's messed up. I know it's messed up. But it's just like, that's wild. That's wild. I don't know what they gonna do. I don't know what they gonna do. I don't know what they gonna do. Literally, this is the conversation from last night and this morning. Like, everybody's trying to, but my uncle passed away, so that's like the focus right now. Y'all tell me what y'all think, man. Because I feel like you could document that. I know, Dalen, you shouldn't be trying to capitalize on your family's grief and da-da-da. I get it. Y'all, I'm very self-aware. I'm very, very self-aware. But I'm also like this is the lane that we're in. And I know my aunt. And that's another thing. I know my aunt. And she the type of person that was like, if it was anybody else, she would be like, get the camera. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know my aunt. So that's low-key why I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my aunt always been a rider for me. Like, always. Her and my mom, like, always. But that's just, I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I know it's been a long story. I didn't mean to take up this much of your time. But let's go I'm going to go ask my grandmama. That's what I'm going to do. Come on. Y'all, it's a windy day out here, so forgive me. Well, y'all can't really forgive me. It ain't my fault. But here is a pinwheel. Y'all know what happens when the pinwheels come out. Valdez family, how you doing? Can y'all stop the pinwheel for me, please? Y'all, it's very windy out here, so if this pinwheel stops, let's go let me know. Jesse and Hortensia, my name is Dalen. I come in peace, love, and respect. Can you stop spinning the middle pinwheel for me? That'll let me know that you're here. I love your dinosaurs. That's cool. I love the decorations your family put up. Can you stop the pinwheel for me, please? Thank you for stopping the back, but can you stop the middle? That's really, really spinning. It looks like you're trying. Just one good stop, so I know that you're here. Y'all see everything blowing. It's like, maybe I'll stop. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. All right, well, Valdez family, I appreciate you. Love, love, love. My grandmother's resting right over here. So I just wanted to go speak to her, but I thought I'll stop by and speak to y'all first on the way. Rest well, Valdez family. Y'all, this is McKinley T. Mac Daddy. Mac Daddy. I hope you rested well, Mac. Dang, I hate how windy it is. I was not thinking it was gonna be that windy today. But y'all, here's my beautiful, beautiful grandmother. My beautiful, beautiful grandmother. The beautiful Susie Gwen. Hey, Granny. She's resting next to that boy Christopher Dior. Like, this is one always, every time I come out here, like, this is one of the coolest, like, headstone coverings. I might well give me something like this, man. I want about 15 pictures of me on there. That's cool. My man got his Range Rover on there with them things on it. Hey, that's cool. Granny, what's up? Hold on, put a little bit of trash right here, baby. I got you. I got you. I got you. Let me set you up. What's going on, Graveyard Shit family? I'm here with my granny, aka Fat Granny. Pretty lady, how you been? How you doing, Granny? Granny, I ain't got to introduce myself. I know I probably look a lot older. She passed away in 2001. I was like 16, like 22 years ago. Granny, I got a baby now. I know you've seen her. Axel, you would love her. You would love, love, love her. She's tough. She's tough like all the girls you raised. She is definitely one of your great greats for sure. One of your, well, that would be your great grandchild. Yeah, Granny, I would love to talk to you for a little bit. I know it's loud, it's windy, and we're by the freeway. I don't know why they put you by the freeway, Granny. I apologize. I was 16. I ain't know no better. I would have fought to have gotten you a better lot. Because I don't like you being by the freeway. I don't like you being by the freeway. That Granny, are you here? We know what to do. Said we know what to do. Granny, are you here? We're with Yo, I can't even hear the box. It's so loud with the wind. Granny, if you're talking to me, I apologize. It's so windy. I can't hear with the freeway. You said you moved? Granny, did you hear about Uncle Jesse? Well, Granny, since I can't hear you, I apologize. But let me ask you this while I'm here. Do you know what's going on with Aunt Katie? Is there something dark on Aunt Katie? What can we do to help her? I heard Grandma. Granny, are you here? I don't know why it sounds so low today. So said maybe she doesn't like it. No. Granny, do you not like when I try to talk this way? Is there something dark attached to Aunt Katie? No? Should we be concerned? Y'all, I can't hear anything. Granny, I apologize if you don't want me talking to you like this. I don't know if that's what you said, but I'm just saying, if that is what you said, I apologize. And I also apologize that I can't hear you. Y'all, I've been getting a lot of messages lately. I've been getting a lot of messages with people asking me would I mind doing a shift with them and their loved ones that are passed away. And I've also gotten messages as of recent of people telling me, hey, you're in a cemetery that my loved one is buried in. Can you please not try to contact them? That's fair. That's fair. Look, I will never try to talk to anybody that don't want me to talk to them at all. So like when I randomly be coming across, resting areas, I always ask, is there someone that wants to speak to me? And if I'm drawn to a specific grave, I still always ask, is there anyone here that would like to speak to me? I don't try to conjure summons, none of that. I just ask. So for the people that write me to tell me don't try to contact their people, you don't have to worry about it. I promise you I won't. I promise you I won't. Respectfully, I won't. But for those that do want me to try to do a session with them, I'm at a point now where I'm willing to try. Like, I'm willing to like, as long as you understand that I don't know what I'm doing. One, I'm not saying I can contact your loved one. Two, all I am doing and willing to do is be there with you, open myself up, and walk you through the spirit box session. And if we hear something that resonates, then I'm here for that experience with you. If we don't, then we don't. And we don't know who we're contacting. So all of that disclaimer out, because I don't ever want people to feel like I'm saying, I can come to you and talk to your daddy. No. No. But I have been doing this for 7 years, and I feel like I can assist with what you're trying to do. And I think it could be interesting for us to showcase that. And again, I'm not asking people to allow me to do this. This is for the people who are writing me, asking me to do this. So, if you're interested in me, trying to, I don't know, y'all. I'm trying to work all of this stuff out in my head in real time. Because I was so against it for the past year. But now I'm like, I've tried to talk to my grandmother. I feel like we had a valid conversation the first time. Today it's just uber windy and there's so much, and it's 4:15, so of course traffic is about to be crazy. I would have to come out here early in the morning probably. But I feel like I've gotten valid responses with my grandmother. So it might be interesting to see the stories that we could unravel with people and their loved ones. I think that could be interesting. I would watch that. So, if you have a loved one that you would like to try to do a session with, send me an email at thegraveyardshifttv@gmail.com. thegraveyardshifttv@gmail.com. I think that's the email. And logistically, if I can figure it out, I may try it. I'm in Atlanta, so don't be like, Dalen, come on to Ireland. But you know what? If we start doing that and it gets bigger and bigger and people really like it, we might take our butts. Granny, I apologize. But you used to cuss too now. So it ain't no judging over here. I go to Ireland. So yeah, send me an email if you're interested. I've already gotten emails, but I'm just saying, I'm thinking about it. And if y'all would like to see real people trying to talk to their loved ones, and this is if you're open to it. Like, I'm not trying to push an agenda. I'm not trying to push content. Again, this is me responding to those that have already emailed. But yeah, y'all, I think it could be cool, and I'm open to it now, for sure. Let me know what you think. Granny, before I go, is there anything you want to say? Well, let me ask you this. Do you miss the family? Well, we miss you. And Granny, I love you. Yeah, man, I can't. It's wild. Yeah, y'all, that's my bad. I picked a heck of a time, but I got in town. I got here when I did. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I did not think that, Dalen's finna be traffic and cars and all of that going. So I definitely got to come out here earlier to do a session when it's way more quiet. I'm gonna come back out here tomorrow. I'm thinking about doing the story of the. So we did Lee Harvey Oswald, and we went to the place JFK got shot, all of that. But the other officer that Lee Harvey Oswald was accused of killing that same day, 2 hours after John F. Kennedy, he's buried here. So, that story is really interesting. So tomorrow, I'm going to come holler at my granny, but I'm going to go try to find that grave. So I'm going to come early in the morning. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for going on this journey with me. This is more so just hearing me rant and talk, y'all. But I really want to know what y'all think about my aunt and what's going on with her, and then the idea of us meeting up with some of our shifter families and going to talk to their loved ones. Let me know in the comment section. Love, love, love.